So what? Okay. I'm trying. Okay, so I don't know how this works, but let's see. So what do I need to know? Review evidence and witness accounts you made record of? Why not? Okay. The victim, he died around 1:30 a.m. So is this like Phoenix Wright where I could look at this whenever? Like this type of stuff? I'm pretty sure I know all the answers. Well, other than the, like some, you know, I'm gonna. It happened at 1:30 a.m. or estimated. It was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. It took place in the bathroom. A stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist was fractured. Okay. There were a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in the room. The sword was found in its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing. Some of the gold coating, as was part of the blade. So the handle was missing some of the gold coating, and the blade was also missing some of it. The sheath was found from distance from the sword, and it showed evidence of being scratched, so it was probably already scratched from the kitchen knife to begin with. Later trials will depend on you knowing little details in the truth bullet section so you know what to present. So, like, you're not gonna have much evidence, but, like, it makes it easier to present stuff, maybe? I don't know. Sorry. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Saika traded rooms. When the victim was discovered in Makoto's room, he was also found in the room. Saika had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room and became frightened. Okay. Yeah, it's never been opened, and all the other students claimed that they haven't used theirs either. But someone used a screwdriver, so that means someone did use theirs. Because they used a screwdriver on the bathroom doorknob. Yeah, it was used to get rid of hair. Her wrist had been fractured, and her wrist was glittery at the injury location. Her hands appeared to be completely clean except for the index finger on the left hand, which had some blood on it, and that's how she wrote the dying message. Dying message, quote unquote. The series numbers have been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. Leon! It assumed that Saika wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. And it's only 2 people knew how to open the door frame properly. It was broken. The screws holding it in place had been potentially or completely removed. Nameplates were swapped. The kitchen knife set, one of them is missing. Yeah, she was in the dining hall. And it went missing while she was in the dining hall, and that Makoto never came there. Sus. The gate can't be open unless someone with the trash room key. The incinerator was on fire, and fuckface. Do I need to know their names? Cause Haifumi said it was off, it was on. There was also this that was found by the thing, and a shattered crystal ball for Hiro, fuckface, that he had it. Oh, Yasuhiro left the ball? Yeah, I think I got it all, honestly. What does set skills do? What is this stuff? I can select 11. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time. So I should pick all of them, right? I only have those, so don't I only have that? Yeah, so I only have this. What does this do again? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. So aren't I technically done? I don't really need anything else, right? Let me look at these report cards. I never looked at the updated report cards that we got. So... Okay. And then I had her too. Only thing that moved. So I noticed. Wait, let me see something. Okay, so I can't see the rest of their stuff right now. I'm ready. All right. I'm scared. I'm scared for this.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then, everyone close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Can she like replay that over? Can you just like repeat that? Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. No, again, please. Just, again? Again, mommy. Yes, please, okay.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
I know he's thinking of dirty things, this fucker. He's gotta die, he's gotta die.
But what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
I really like her voice. I can't do it, but I try with like a soft-spoken type voice kind of way. I don't know how to...
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
Someone's gonna show up later on, probably.
Get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the
Or is he gonna be in that spot later on? Begin a debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak about everything. But because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is to begin with. Wait, your first... Oh, to hear more about... Okay, yes, please. As things progress during each class trial, you are engaged in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth lies or any contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. So is it like it's just moving automatically on its own, or I could, like how I've been doing it, going to each text, and then when I see something wrong, I just click it, right? It's not gonna go like crazy to where I'm gonna miss it, right? It just kind of like goes in like I read it, and then I click whenever I want to go next, if they're not saying anything wrong, right? Type thing. I'm saying you can miss. It will replay over and over. Okay. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. Fuck. Alright. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm gonna fuck this up somehow. God. I don't know how to do this, I'm afraid.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Right? Wait. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Wait, so you can only shoot the orange statements? Oh, with a group of statements, some words appear a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in the person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots are real important, though not always accurate sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets only are effective against these weak spots, so when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. So I had to shoot the text, not her. I'll have to do it again.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
So I do the text here?
Yeah, we know that part already.
Or I shoot what looks wrong? I don't know how to do this shit!
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Right?
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, that. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong! Break.
Just a second, Chihiro.
Okay.
Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
And control fast forwards if you miss. What do you mean? Oh, if I miss and I need to get back, I'll just control back to that spot again. So wait. So multiple texts can be orange, but like I have to click on the one that's incorrect, because I'm assuming it's not going to just be orange when it's the prompt, right? It's like multiple orange things will come up, but some statements are true, and then like the one that's wrong I click on, right? That's how it works. Trying to understand. You got it? Alright.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that?
No,
that
wait.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, fuck. Wait. I'm thinking because he said like a random knife that he had on him. But doesn't that count actually? Wait, because I paused it because I was like, he didn't randomly have a knife on him. He technically got it from the kitchen. So was that wrong that I paused that? But I don't think it would be, because he said a random knife that he had on him, which it wasn't random. It was they took it from somewhere. So right? I paused it on the right spot, I think. I don't know. Honestly, let's just fuck. It was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location. Or okay, so I guess I was right.
So what was used to kill her?
Wait.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt.
Okay,
that
wait.
is the murder weapon.
So I guess I did mess up.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch.
Wait, did I not hit it? Wait, well, I have to do it again?
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of without a doubt. So the killer used some random knife they...
I clicked that before, why didn't it work? Oh, okay, weird.
No. I do think it was a knife.
Well, that
but
was
not just any
wasted
knife.
then?
I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife. But where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Wait, what? I had to shoot it earlier, I guess. I don't know.
You really believe that?
He's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Yeah. By holding down a space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrate like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, what the fuck, dude? It's too much. This game makes me nervous. Okay, I was saying, this is the second time this happened on stream, or like while I'm streaming. The internet went out. But it's done it like 5 times today, and I need to call the company, because I don't know if it's like I don't know if there's something wrong with the router. I don't know if it's their company fucking up. Like, I don't, like, it's been happening for like 2 weeks, where the internet just goes out like multiple times a day. It's so annoying, so I'm sorry. Also, I don't know what you saw last, but it was like Toko making... or saying that, something about someone going into the kitchen. Then I shot the bullet and I stopped her. And I was like, no! And then I stopped it there, but, yeah, basically you didn't miss anything if that's where you left it off. I made sure to pause it right away. So, okay. And didn't take the knife from the kitchen?
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seemed the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Me!
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
But I'm a girl!
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Not this.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
So... Wait, so... So then wouldn't it just be her then? It's fucking Hina. Like, no, it's Sayaka.
I got it!
Okay.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
Let me know if the internet's fine because my ping is like going crazy. Like it's going from green to orange to yellow to red. And it's being stupid. She wanted to cook, of course. Yeah.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
Oh my god.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and
Oh
send
my
us
God.
all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Thank you, Mommy. Mommy Kyoko. Like, what did I do to deserve you? You're fucking perfect. Thank you. Thank Mommy. Like, can we just, like, find a room and just, like, you know, do things? Like, respectively? Like, I would appreciate that. But I think you would also like it. Like, it's fine. Listen, more about it.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. Point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around in the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order? What the fuck? What? I don't know if I understand that. Just enough to aim to impress, shoot the desired letters? What? I understand, I just don't know, like, what fucking word am I supposed to be looking for? Like, what? 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 It's Hangman. Well then, good luck. Am I gonna understand this? That's something I should have been seeing but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. What? Something that I should have been at the scene but wasn't. Like the fucking hair? I don't know. What was there and what wasn't? What should have been at the scene but wasn't? If we can just figure out what that something is. I'm scared. I don't know what this is. Okay, did I not fucking shoot it right? Okay, wait. Am I okay? How do I? Wait, oh, I have to, oh. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's why I set the hair. Yeah, okay, I understand now. That's not bad.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Kyo, she's gay. She's gay for me, I know it. She's like, baby girl, I got you, even though it's a guy, but let's just pretend it's like to me. She's like, listen, baby, I'm gonna get you out of this shit, alright? Because these bitches are dumb, and I'm intelligent, so I'm gonna help you out. Like, thank you, mommy, I love you. Thank you, mommy, I love you.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
No, I will never pretend I'm a guy. Killer struggled getting in the bathroom, and the evidence proves it is the object the killer broke. The doorknob, right? Is it this?
I got it!
Your name is now Lex.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
Someone used their fucking screwdriver.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then.
Yes, Mommy, please embarrass them. Embarrass them, make them feel dumb, because they don't know what's going on.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
We can assume Kyoko's gay. Mommy's gay for me. It's fine. It's okay, Mommy.